Well, I'm alive. There's that. Some days that's all you can say. Some days that's the highlight of the day, right? Hey, some days being above ground is a good day. I think, what is it saying? Every day above ground is a good day. Let me put that crap back. Um, Yesterday I had a lot to deal with. I had getting off the Effexor to deal with. Yesterday was the first day I didn't take any. Today is like the first day that it'll be like 24. Well, yesterday was like the first day I hadn't taken it, so it was like 24 hours since I'd taken a dose. Today's 42 hours. I haven't killed myself, so there's that. There's a high suicide rate getting off of it. Yay. So now you know. There's a very high suicide rate getting off of it. There's a very high suicide rate getting off a lot of depression medications, which is why your doctor watches you. But especially Effexor, it's one of those kill yourself when you get off of it drugs. Yay, that's how you celebrate. I have a very dark sense of humor. Hey, cancer and suicide gallop in my family. Death just, like, loves my family, so I have a very dark sense of humor about it. And I had one of those spiky, scary headaches yesterday, and that just freaking scared me out because I remember my dad explaining what cancer felt like because my dad died of brain cancer, and that just freaked me out yesterday, and it did not put me in a good place. I mean, my friend's dying of cancer. People tell you the cancer came back, and you're supposed to sit there and smile. I've never known a person where the cancer came back and they lived. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you know someone that had the cancer come back, but everyone I've known in my close personal experience where the cancer came back, um, either they got the treatment and it went away for a while and then it came back again, and then that was it. But it doesn't sound good. And I smiled and I'm all like, yay, we're gonna beat this. And I'm like, oh, you know, I like you. I care about you. Damn it, why did this come back? And I know they're going to demonetize, and I don't care because I'm upset. She's like one of my best friends. I've known her since I was a little girl, so I've known her for like 40 years. I'm like, this is not this is not fair, okay? I'm sorry. I know they're going to demonetize this, but this is not fair. I care about her. She was my mom's friend before she was mine, so she's like known my family for like 80 years. And this is not fair. She's a really sweet lady. No one should die of cancer, except for maybe terrorists and child molesters and rapists. But other than that, no one should die of cancer. And I'm just really, really mad she hasn't. Me, I don't care. I mean, if whatever that stabby pain was yesterday, I don't know. You guys know I had the cancer scare last fall or the fall before, whatever that was. I can't tell time anymore. The medications, even though I'm getting off of them, it doesn't seem like what they took away is coming back. Uh-oh. But you do know I have that spot on my brain, and we don't know what it is. We don't think it's cancer, but we don't know. That's never good when the doctors can't tell you what something is. It's probably benign. I'm not dead. But that pain spike, I was just yesterday, I was like, son of a. And I'm not going to tell the doctor, and I'm not going to go for more x-rays, and I'm not going to go for treatment. I'm choosing that because I saw both my parents go through treatment. I saw how much they suffered. I saw how much pain they went through. And I made up my decision. Chances are genetically I got what either one of them had, and if that's what it is, if it's cancer, and I'm not saying it's cancer, I just think it's like what I've had all my life, just acting up, and I think it was like from lack of caffeine, to be honest. But if it would be cancer, the cancers my parents had were fast acting, and the pain came at the very end, and they had about a month at most. And that was it, and then they were gone. And the treatments just made them suffer and suffer longer than they had to. My mother should have never got treatment, to be honest. She should have never got treatment. I regret to this day that she had to go through treatment. I'm trying not to cry because if you've never gone through cancer treatment with someone, I mean, they're doing it for you. People go through cancer treatment for their family. They don't really go through it for themselves. Um, and I don't have a family to go through cancer treatment for. I don't have anyone to be here for. So I'm like, hey, if it's my time to go, I'm okay. So I don't want to say that to be dark to you guys. I don't want to say that to be scary to you guys. But I was like, crap. I thought I had more time. But then I'm like, you know what? It could just be one of those things. But it just scared me yesterday because it distinctly reminded me of how my dad tried to describe how cancer pain feels, and I just had to think about it, and I had to think about all the crap I went through on YouTube, which frankly is not worth it if you're a YouTuber. I mean, unless you're Markiplier, you're not making that much money. In fact, I'm not making anything right now. And you have these little crappy kids coming up to you, because they're kids. If you actually do research, trolls are like pre-adolescent boys and girls. And they come up to you and they're running their little mouth at you. And you're like, you know, if you were my child, I think I would be my father all over again. And I think your cycle would be unbroken. And I think history would repeat itself. And, yeah, it's like, it's not worth it, my dears, a lot of days. It truly isn't. There are days when it's worth it, because there are good people on YouTube, too. But, like, trolls, they're like little crap bags, and you'd like to kick them across the street. I don't care if it upsets people. You'd like to kick them across the street. And, just, you know, that's what was more bothering me than getting off the Effexor. I don't mind dying. I'm a pagan. I'm not afraid to die. And the pain, you can deal with it. I've learned dealing with pain techniques because I've had a lot of pain genetically all my life. It goes with the tremors and some of the other things. I mean, tremors themselves aren't painful, but I've had other conditions that are painful. But I just wanted to let you know what I'm dealing with. So, like, they don't know. And, like, every so often that will probably pop up in my thoughts. Like, ew, is it cancer or isn't it? And I really don't care if it is or not. And I know that sounds like defeatist, but it's really not. I'm just at peace with it. It's like, well, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go. I have a bad heart. I had a bad heart. I was born with a bad heart. It was supposed to heal over, but I was always told, no, what's going to happen to you is one day it's just going to go tick. And the cancer could take me out, and any other number of things I have could take me out. I've been in the hospital so many times. A doctor asked me to get tested for HIV, so hey, anything could take you out. I work with Lusanta, and when you work with Lusanta, they say to be prepared to die every day. And you don't do it in a grim way. You do it in a way that you live your life to the fullest, because every day could be your last. So it's not in a defeatist way. It's not like you're giving up. It's just like you're coming to peace with the fact that, you know, no one lives forever, and death is a part of life. It's like part of going on to the next part of your journey. So I'm okay now. It's just the pain was so intense and like so blazing. It was like I got smashed in the face with an ice pick, and it went the whole way through my skull, and it was just like, oh. And I've had it happen before. I'm 40. I've had it happen before, and I haven't dropped dead yet. And what will be will be. I'm not gonna look into it. I really don't care, and that's not a defeatist attitude. It's like, whatever will be, will be. Que sera, que sera. I'm not going to go through treatment. That's my personal decision, because I'm not one of those people that wants to go through and prolong the agony. I would rather have a quick end than in dignity than have something terrible. And I don't think it's cancer anyway, so I don't want you guys thinking I'm like sitting here like trying to die on purpose. I don't think it's cancer anyways. I just think it was just one of those things. But it was just something I had to deal with yesterday. And it's like, it's something that you can't understand unless you've been through it. Unless you've seen the two people you went through with so much. I mean, you know, my parents were abusive, and yet I was still there with them in the end. When they both died of a cancer, and when you have to be there with them when they're dying, to watch your parents die like that. And then to think you're developing the same disease, that really knocks you back. So, you know, I'm okay. I'm at peace now. Well, I'm as at peace as I'm gonna be. Actually, what I'm gonna be doing today is if my paint comes in, I'm gonna be painting, and if I get around to it, I might play some bendy. I think I know where 2 more achievements are hidden. I don't know where the third and final achievement I need is hidden. So you might see some of that. And yeah, I'll be getting headaches. I've gotten headaches all my life. I don't want you guys to be afraid. It just freaked me out, and just wanted to explain that to you guys so you know where I'm coming from. I don't think it's cancer. I don't want you guys to think I think it's cancer, but for a moment there, I was like freaked out. And if you're coming off Effexor, you understand why. It's like, it's the worst thing you could do. You would not do this to prisoners of war. You really wouldn't, because it's torture. It really is. It's not nice to do to people. And I'm as calm as I am because I've had acting lessons. I've had acting lessons, so I'm as calm as I have because I've had acting lessons, and I was taught growing up that you don't show your emotions, so I can be perfectly calm no matter what's going on the inside. But I will be okay. I was raised by a bunch of stoic, crazy people that like to beat the calmness into you. So I will be okay. I will survive. I will soldier on. Or something, some kind of crap, devotional, motivational crap like that. But yeah, I will try to get a Let's Play done today, but I'm not promising anything. Whenever the paint comes in, I'm going to get the paint done. I'm going to get that job completed. And, you know, try to get that done. And, yeah, I'll be happy with that. And don't worry about anything. Whatever will be, will be. And as for the trolls and that, I don't give a crap about those people. They can go die in a fire dance in front of a bus. I would laugh. I mean, like, hey, I'm half German, I'm mean. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.